What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for local sports. It's Tyler, and this girls basketball highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more exciting and talented matchup in girls basketball than Long Beach Poly against Windward. We're in LA, and the Wildcats, led by UCLA-bound star Jordin Canada. On the Poly side, freshman Yanni Clark did not play when these teams met during the regular season, but Erica Carter and LaJohnae Drummer, the seniors, were there, looking to be better in this one on the road. Kristen Simon, the USC-bound senior, started it off well for the Wildcats, getting a couple buckets as they took the early advantage. But Drummer on the other end, she went to work in that first quarter, had a nice night as she led the Jackrabbits on the night with 17 points. And she was a tough cover inside for Windward, and as was Jada Matthews going to work. Look at this dime from Erica Carter finding Drummer and one as Poly took the lead back in that first quarter, but the ball bouncing the Wildcats' way. Macchiati Smith gonna put that loose ball up and in, and then Canada off the window. Nice shot there. Wildcats take the lead back at the end of the first quarter. They're up 20-17. Erica Carter quickly ties that with the triple. She started to get going, but unfortunately here she's gonna pick up her third foul there in that first half, and that's difficult. She had to sit for a lot of that first 16 minutes. Wildcats took advantage. Canada from the corner, knocking down the triple. You know you can't leave her open, but Poly was resilient. Justice Dawson with the floater, that's just her shot, and then Jada Matthews with the bucket. Poly keeping it close, Windward with just a 2-point lead going into the locker room. In that third quarter, Poly got it down into the paint. Good passing from Matthews to Drummer, and then again, go to work, Laj. 17 points for the Rabbits and one right there. She was fired up, but unfortunately couldn't get enough of their putbacks to go. Poly got a bunch of offensive rebounds, 8 in fact, in that third quarter, but couldn't quite capitalize as much as they needed to in order to put some distance between themselves and the Wildcats. And obviously, you know Canada's going to spark things. Drops the dime to Simon, then takes it all the way herself to the rack. And then these pair of threes from Chelsea Gibson and Macchiati Smith just left open because you're double teaming Canada on the perimeter. Windward taking the lead back. They're up by 3 going into the final frame. In that final frame, it was Canada. Starts it off with the jumper. Poly would respond thanks to this dime from Carter, finding Drummer inside, but unfortunately, this is kind of the play that really turned things. You get the ball down inside, you miss it. You get the offensive rebound, you miss it again. Then the loose ball falls to Canada. She's going to drive it the other way for the tough and one. A 6-point lead after the free throw for the Wildcats. They would not look back. And the dagger, this three-pointer to stretch it to 9 with 3 minutes left. Poly was never able to get close as Windward pulls away at the end. Jackrabbits muster just 6 points in that fourth quarter. Jordin Canada and Windward are now 5-0 in the last 3 years against Poly, eliminating them here in the Open Division semifinals. Jackrabbits will be back for the state tournament as Windward advances to play Mater Dei in the CIF Open Final. Gotta wait for the release of the brackets to see where and when Poly will be playing next. A very talented team still have their eyes on a state championship. You want coverage of them the rest of the way, keep it locked right here. This is the only place to be.